Sometimes we are in the situation that our texture looks stretched and distorted. Let's select the hammer and press U, unwrap. In the viewport, we can see that the scale of the texture is definitely not right and we have some extreme distortion. Of course, it might look different for different models, but the workaround would be the same. Let's start with the stretching problem. In most of the cases, if the texture is stretched, it has something to do with the object's scale. Let's switch to the object mode in the viewport on the right and quickly apply the scale by pressing Ctrl A and scale. Let's unwrap it again and we see now that the texture has mostly the good size. But now we see another problem. Texture in some places is extremely deformed and it's because I removed some seams before and the current UV is just a mess. You can use pinch and relax from the left panel and it should help, but sometimes we need to add some more seams first. Remember that pinch and relax are working only for the active mesh, so if we want to work on the different object, we need to go back to the viewport on the right and to the object mode, and then select the object and go back in the edit mode. We can toggle the overlay for stretching from the top menu because sometimes you might not be able to see distorted UVs, but the colors on the overlay will definitely help. So let's now add 2 more seams to the head and the handle to get rid of stretching and make the UV more smooth. I will select everything again and unwrap it once more. And now the UV is looking good. Sometimes we'll also have a problem with UVs being overlapped, and most of the time it's because the seams weren't placed properly. Let's take a look at this example. After unwrapping with conformal method and fill holes option turned off, there is some overlapping happening. Fill holes option helps to maintain the holes in the UV instead of stretching them like this. The way to solve this is to make another cut and maybe use the different method while unwrapping.